Are you thinking about moving to Spain? Maybe you want to make this your forever home. Maybe you want to work here. Maybe you want to be a student. And you want to apply for a visa and you don't know what visa to apply for, or you don't know the cost of it. Stay tuned on this video. I'll explain to you guys what type of visa there is, how long it takes, and how much it costs. What up, peeps? Welcome back to Sway Vlogs. My name is Sway, and if this is your first time watching this channel and you want to learn more about the difference of lifestyle between the US and Spain, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Or if you're thinking about making Spain in the future your forever home, or you're thinking about visiting or working here in Spain, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I like to make videos comparing the lifestyles of these two beautiful countries, my home country, the US, and now my new country, Spain. So with that being said, on today's episode, we're talking about visas. What types of visas? How much does it cost and how long does it take? Comparing them, obviously, both between the US and Spain. Now, this is funny. When I was doing my research on the different types of visas, different types of categories for visas and stuff between the US and Spain, I was baffled by the fact that there is 14 different categories of visas you can apply for in the United States. And under each category, there's a subcategory that you have to apply for. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me here? And then the prices range between $160 all the way up to like $900 and somewhat dollars. I just thought it was insane. It was crazy. And then all the loops and hoops you have to go through. And I've heard like actual people tell me that they've had a hard time getting a visa to go into the United States just to work and stuff. And especially now with everything that's going on with the whole COVID-19, it is just insane. And here in Spain, there's 9 different types of visas, 9 categories, visas that you can apply for. See the differences? 14 categories, with each like 5 or 6 different subcategories of visas in the US, and just 9 visas you can apply for. Not categories, just visas you can apply for in Spain. I know. That's crazy. Believe me, it's crazy. Prices here also range between $140 to up to like $400 and somewhat dollars. Now, they usually take between 2 to 3 months to get processed and for you to get like an approval or decline of your visa application. And all these fees that I'm telling you in the US and in Spain, they're all non-refundable. So if you don't get accepted, then you lose that money. So make sure you do the research and make sure you're following every single step when you're applying for the visa. You can do it in person at the Spanish embassy or the Spanish consulate office. Especially now with the whole COVID-19 going on, you can actually do it online. I've heard a lot of people say they've been able to do it online. I have a follower here on Instagram and also on YouTube who she was also able to do it online, and now she has her visa to come to Madrid. So I know she's watching me, and it's gonna be awesome having her here in Spain. Now, with that being said, let me read to you guys the 9 different types of visas and how much it costs for US citizens only, because there's different prices for Canadian citizens and for other nationalities, but I'm focusing obviously only on the United States and the dollars. So if you are coming here as a tourist, it costs you $140. If you're coming here for a student visa, $160. If you're getting an employment work visa, $190. If you're getting a residency non-lucrative visa, $152. If you are getting a family reunion visa, $152. And then make a parenthesis there. Basically, the family reunion visa is if you have a member here in Spain who is a member of the European Union, who is a Spanish national resident, and you're thinking about coming over here and living here for a little bit and visiting and whatnot, then you get that visa, and it's $152. And also the work visa for except from work permits, it's $152. That one I don't know what it means, so I'm gonna do more research on that one. Religious activities, if you're a pastor or a minister or a missionary or whatnot, $152. A self-employed work visa, this is the one that I saw the highest, the most. It's $498. And obviously the new entrepreneurial law passed in 2013 visa, $272. There is another one. This is called the golden visa. Basically, if you are thinking about spending more than 500,000 euros into the country, whether it's buying real estate, stocks, starting a new company or whatnot, but it amounts up to 500,000 euros, that you get this golden visa, not just for yourself, but for your whole family. And then after 5 years living here, you can get your residency, and after 10 years, you can get your citizenship. Again, all the stuff that I'm reading to you guys and then I'm explaining to you guys, I'm gonna link in the description, all the articles, the actual official website of the Spanish government, also the United States fees and services and whatnot, so you can apply for that if you're thinking about moving to the US. But again, we're focused on moving to Spain. So if you're thinking about moving to Spain, I'm gonna leave all that information on the description. I just think that is, it's just surprising the differences between both countries. Because here in Spain, I've heard a lot of people say it's easier to get a visa than it is to get a visa in the United States. However, I had people tell me that it's also hard because the process, the paperwork, how tedious they are here in the legal system. And yes, they are really strict when it comes to the paperwork. If you're missing one single paperwork that they asked you for, your application will be declined, and at sometimes you will get a deportation letter at your home saying that you have 14 days to leave the country because you didn't go according to the process. I know it's a little bit exaggerating, but that's what happens to some of the people that we know here in Spain. Now, I always say on every video, and I'm going to repeat it to you guys always, do your research before coming to Spain. I'm going to link all this stuff in the description so you can look it up yourself and you can read it. But if you do need help on moving to Spain and you're thinking about moving to the northwest part of Spain or the western part of Spain or any other part in Spain that is close to me or that I can help you with, go ahead and shoot me a DM on my Instagram or send me an email. I'm also put it on the description here, and I'll be glad to help. But of course, obviously, just like everything else in life, there is a fee that we'll talk about in private. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm gonna help you out. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna charge you $1,000 or something like that. No, but I'm gonna help you out if you're thinking about moving to Spain, if you're thinking about coming to work or visit and whatnot. And yes, is it worth it to get a visa? Is it worth it to come in Spain? Is it worth it to come live in Spain? I think it is. I'm going to make another video in the future about why I chose to stay in Spain instead of going back to the United States, because I get getting messages and DMs on Instagram saying, hey, how can you stay in Spain? Why didn't you move back to the US? Why did you choose Spain over the US? Blah, 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 etc., etc. So I'm going to explain to you guys in another video why I decided to stay here in Spain, and also why I decided to stay in the northwest part of Spain of Galicia. This is paradise. Compared to any other part in Spain, my point of view, this is paradise and I love it. And I'll explain to you guys in another video because I have a new series coming up here on this channel where I'll explain to you guys today visas. Next one is residency. The next one after that is citizenships, and eventually my points of view on different parts of Spain and different cities and comparing them, and whatnot. So I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you guys found this information worth it, and that you guys, if you're thinking about moving to Spain again, if you're thinking about working in Spain, if you're thinking about doing that stuff, do your research and get all that paperwork done while you're in the United States before moving to Spain. Because once you move to Spain, it becomes harder because you have to get all this stuff, like I said in the other video, you have to get all this stuff translated and apostilled and all that stuff, and you have to go through all this hassle and this headache to get this stuff done. So please get this stuff done in the United States before moving to Spain. You can go to the Spanish embassy, the Spanish consulate, or you can go nowadays, you can do it online, which is better because of the whole COVID-19 and whatnot. However, right now, travel restrictions are in full effect for American citizens coming into Spain. So I will do my research and see when that's going to be lifted, so you can come in here and be able to work and be able to travel and be able to visit and whatnot here in Spain. And I'm really hoping that this whole COVID-19 can blow off soon, so that way people that are thinking about moving to Spain or thinking about coming to Spain can also do it and be at peace and when they're coming over here. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for watching today's video. Again, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about the life in Spain, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and click that like button. Share it with your friends. If you have friends who are thinking about moving to Spain or coming to visit Spain, go ahead and share this video with them. And I will see you on the next episode with the different type of residency, fees and applications and whatnot between the U.S. and Spain. With that being said, you guys, peace.